Hello, and this is number 10 in the series of J.H. Sarratt problems from his book Treatise of Chess, first edition, London, 1808. And the task, as was seen in the previous problem, is to deliver checkmate in 5 moves. How does White go about dealing with this? He has a couple of checking moves on the back rank there, if you notice, with his 2 rooks. Which one and why is there a difference? Well, just take a good look at it and I'll put you out of your misery. This is a really excellent problem and is an excellent motif which I have in fact used in a previous construction of one of my problems, although a wee bit different but bordering along the same lines. Well, congrats if you've seen it. What he has to do is play rook to f8 check. He must do that. He's compelling black to play king g7. So how does White make progress now? Of course, rook e7 would be checkmate, except for the fact that black can take the rook on f8. If that rook were covered, it would be all over, but it's not the case. So how does he carry on here? What does he do? There is a sacrifice in play. Well, again, extremely well done if you've seen this one. He's offering the bishop, which of course covers the rook on f8. So black again is compelled to play the way that White wants. That's 2 moves down in this 5 mover. What happens now? What happens now? Just take a close look at it. Well, all that White needs to do here, he's not threatened, if you notice. Nothing can give check. So in spite of black not being able to give check, on his first move, White did deliver a checking move. That is the only way to do it. So black cannot give check here. So White doesn't need to rush. He needs 1 move that prepares a mate in 2 more moves, no matter what black does. Well, it's this move here. He's just covering g7. That's the idea, so that black cannot nip back into g7 and escape. And a mating net is ensuing here. It doesn't matter what black does there, he's mated in 2 more moves. What would you play there? Play anything you like. It doesn't make any difference at all. No difference. Why should that be? Yes. Why indeed? Well, just push this pawn if you want. So how does White continue here? Well, he sacks his rook like that. What's coming? Well, he has to take it, doesn't he, with the pawn? So he does, and he's self-blocking. Here we go again on h5. So what does White do there? It's as simple as that. g5 checkmate. That is a really neat problem, isn't it? I trust that you enjoyed that one. It gave me a good laugh when I looked at it, as I hope it did you. Watch out for number 11 in this wonderful series, and goodbye for now.